And also, sometimes people are very, very unhappy in their normal life. Let's talk about that. Some people are naturally unhappy in their real life, so they try to make people feel the feelings they're feeling so they can feel like, okay, at least I'm able to take one happy person down. And as someone who has experienced hatred for no reason, in this video I'm going to talk about the reason why some of us or some of you guys attract hate for no reason. Hi, my name is Cisonspace, and on my channel I talk about spiritual warfare, friendship, and insecurities in friendship like envy and jealousy, relationship dynamics, and my own experiences, and so many more. On this video I'm going to explain and talk about hatred from the standpoint of someone you didn't even try to trigger. And this is very obvious when you're living your best life and you don't really care about impressing people or getting people's approval. You're naturally just enjoying yourself and you don't care to look some type of way to other people. That causes a lot of insecurity in people. You know, I've been in a situation whereby I thought I was living my life. I wasn't bothering anybody. I was in my own lane. I was minding my business, and that even created more hatred from people than when I was minding other people's business. Why? Because when people see you living their life and not wanting anybody else's approval, they get envious of the fact that you don't even need their own approval. It's like whatever they say to you to hurt you rolls off your shoulder. It rolls off your back. People don't because they care and they don't understand why you don't care. That alone can cause people to feel some type of way. That is the most beautiful energy ever. If you don't care about people and you don't need people's validation and you're very, very secure in yourself, that will shake the insecurity in someone who is not sure of themselves, who is bending backwards for other people, putting everyone first, not happy in their own real life, and has so many insecurities. Like, they're hiding so much. In fact, they wish they carry the energy of not caring and they could go to bed not thinking of what everyone else thinks, but they can't. Like, they don't have that aura. They don't have it. And so when they meet someone who rarely talks about other people, is always about themselves, like they just care about themselves and their well-being, and they just take care of themselves, and they naturally attract people to them because they're very confident and very magnetic, very funny, very insightful. These people just stand somewhere and imagine what it would be like if they were in your shoes, and that triggers a lot of envy and jealousy inside of them, because what you have, like the energy you have, is something you worked hard for. You had to come from like the point where they were before, work on yourself to get to where you are. So because they didn't see the hard work, you know, these people didn't see the hard work. They are just seeing you now glowing and attracting people and being a magnet. They don't understand the kind of work you had to put into your own self to get to where you are. I know lots of people, or let's say all of us, were born confident. I mean, before the world broke us, we were born confident. As kids, we didn't care. We would sleep in our own shit. Like, you have your diapers on, a kid will have its diapers on, pee on itself, wee on itself. Like, you as a kid, you're very, and you still laugh. Like, you know, you're a kid, you don't care. You didn't care about how your hair looked, how your shit smelled, like nothing, you know, because you're kids, until the people around us, the adults around us, started pointing to us that, no, this stinks, this is that, this is bad, your hair is not beautiful, da. And as a kid, you take that on, like, oh, okay, the people around me don't like this. They don't like this type of hair. They don't like this type of skin. They don't like this type of thing. So in order to be accepted and to continue to be loved and provided for and protected, the natural instinct is to try to fit in, try to please them, try to do whatever it takes for them to continue to love you. So in some way, when a kid is being, you know, projected, like when adults project a lot of insecurities onto some of us, we grew up feeling very insecure because we never had the chance to fully get to know ourselves and debunk what others told us. We still hold on to that old belief. And this is some of us who, even though people try to project, our parents, our aunties, everyone around us try to project the insecurities onto us, we grew up We separated ourselves. We went through life alone, did the hard work, faced a lot of stuff, loved ourselves and all of our shits, loved everything about ourselves, and debunked all that old myth and mindset. We freed ourselves from that bondage, and we got to the point whereby we don't care, because if I don't care about the people who raise me and what they think and their perception and their belief, like me and my parents, both parents, we have different mindset. I don't think like my mom and I don't think like my dad, and none of them thinks like me, and I don't want to think like them, and I don't want them to think like me because they can't think like me. Why? Because they are not in my brain. I'm the only one who lives in my body and in my head, so I'm the only one who can think like me, and they can think like themselves. It works for them, but that wouldn't work for me. And they raised me, okay? They raised me, so they raised me to follow their footsteps, but I chose my own path. And so I'm so unshakable in myself that I don't care about the crowd. That is how much I don't care. I don't care where everyone is going. If that is not where I want to go, I will lose the crowd before I lose my identity. Okay, I will lose the company. I'll lose having a company just to act like I have someone. I have a company. I'm not lonely. I don't care about being lonely. That is how much I don't care. And for some reason, the people who like to follow the crowd because they are lost and they're afraid and they want approval would talk bad, talk down, project, hate, blame, shame, envy the people who know where they're going, where they are coming from, the things they had to take off in order to take this on. They can sense all types of energy because they had to live on their own, fend for themselves, learn life again, reparent themselves. So they are very much aware. They're very so aware. So they choose friends don't choose them. And that is the stage where I'm at. I don't let people choose me because they like me. I don't care if you like me and you have bad energy and I sense that your energy isn't healthy for me. I don't care how much you choose me in your space. I'll feel like you want me like as a form of currency, because when people have good energy, wherever you go, you attract more people. So I feel like, why are you using me as a disciple to attract more people? I'll feel like you want to use me as a disciple or as a magnet, your personal magnet. So no, I don't allow people to choose me. I choose people, and most of the people I choose me back. Funny enough, I always end up running into my crowd. And if I like someone and the energy is not good, even though I like them, maybe they look nice, they talk good, they have brain, but they have bad energy, I still keep my hands off them. I don't try to dirty my hands. I don't try to force connections. I don't try to seek anyone's approval. I don't care about the approval. It wouldn't pay my bills. It wouldn't pay my bills. And if only everyone would think this way and stop with the playground mindset that we had as kids, life would have been so easy. Friendship would have been so easy. Everything would have been so easy. But the easiest path to live a good life is to reframe your mindset and live your own life unapologetically without needing people. So if you're someone who attracts hate, I say all of this to say, if you're someone who attracts hate for no reason and all you do is mind your business, baby, it's okay. People envy that energy. It's not from you. People are shamed, like they feel shame for you even though you don't feel shame for yourself. They feel shame for you, so they hate you to the point where you have to join them. Have you ever felt that before, when people really want you to join them into their, like, in their circle, and you don't want to, and you always stand out like you're on your own, you don't care? They will hate you in order for you to fall in line. It happens all the time. It happens with P. Diddy and Tupac. He tried to hate Tupac until Tupac fell in line, and he didn't give up. He didn't give up his power to him. That is people for you. When people feel powerless and insecure, they will try to project onto you. When they see you and they see how much power you have, and you don't even have to scream for it, you don't have to do bad things for that power, like it naturally is around you, people will try to hate you publicly, shame you, smear campaign against you, just for you to be like, okay, I give up my power, you won, I want to join your group. What should I do for you to like me? But when they find out after all of this you still don't need the approval, you don't care about whatever they're doing and you let it roll off your shoulder, oh my god, people are going to be so angry, and they're going to find a way to make sure they see you 6 feet, if that is possible. And also, sometimes people are very unhappy in their normal life. Let's talk about that. Some people are naturally unhappy in their real life, so they try to make people feel the feelings they're feeling, so they can feel like, okay, at least I'm able to take one happy person down. I feel okay, I feel accomplished. Now they are quiet, now they are not smiling like before. I've dimmed their spirit. They have a chaotic aura, so wherever they go and there's happiness and peace and joy, they have to mess it up. It makes them feel stable, making other people feel the way they feel, projecting onto them, leaving their burden onto people who look light, like they have light energy and light-hearted, makes them feel accomplished, make them feel like at least they woke up today and tormented someone, just like they feel tormented. People do all of this because they are unhappy with themselves. And when people can live with themselves, they find a way to destroy people who can live with themselves. They find a way to bring chaos into people who are very peaceful and happy, because they want you to feel how they feel. Misery loves company. So if you're attracting hate for no reason, it's actually a thing that happens. You're not the only one. You're not alone. It happens to most people. But keep on minding your business. Keep on living your life. Keep on succeeding. Like, keep on with your successful work. Keep on being authentic, because the world needs that. Nowadays, a lot of people are watered down because they can't spend time with themselves to get to know themselves and be authentically themselves. But you can. Keep on doing you, baby. Keep on doing you. Keep on being your most authentic self. Cut off people who need to be cut off. And going to 2026, yeah, we're about to be the best version of it. And haters are going to hate, regardless. When someone doesn't like you, there is nothing you can do to change their heart. And when someone likes you, oof, you can do the worst and they'll still choose you. So don't bother yourself trying to impress people or win their validation. I'll leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for showing love and support to my video, for every comment, for every like, for every share, for every kind of support you give to my video. I'm so grateful for the support, my subscribers, those who watch and still don't subscribe. I love you all equally, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, bellos and bellas.